Hello and welcome.
I'm Alex,
And I'm Ben.
and on behalf of our entire team here at StaffedSpaces, we're really glad you're taking a closer look.
Our goal today is pretty simple. We're going to give you a complete, totally transparent, insider's look at how our operating model works.
We're going to pull back the curtain, show you all the components, so you walk away with a crystal clear picture of how this could work for your business.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll break down what we call the staffed spaces equation. That's the core business model. Then, we're going to tackle the big one, how we actually guarantee productivity. After that, we'll get into the people side of things, how we build your team in a way that's completely risk-free for you, and how you can use this service as a secret weapon for your existing team. And to wrap it all up, we'll do a real apples-to-apples cost comparison. Okay, let's dive right into that first piece, the staffed spaces equation. This is really the engine behind everything we do, and we're going to show you exactly how we deliver so much value. And it really all starts with what we are, and maybe more importantly, what we're not. Right. It is so important to get this first. We are not a freelancer platform. This isn't a marketplace for virtual assistants. StaffedSpaces gives you real, dedicated, full-time employees. These are people who come to our professional, secure office facilities every day, and they work only for you. Think of it as your own international office, but we handle all the infrastructure and management headaches. And that brings us to the question we get all the time. It's the core of how we're so efficient. You see, people look at our setup, a private, secure room with 8 high-end workstations, and then we tell them that room supports a full team of 20 people. The first thing they ask is, wait, how does that math work? Well, that math is the key. And here's how it works. Our facility operates around the clock, built on 2 main shifts, a day shift and a night shift. Each employee works a 12-hour shift, but that includes a generous 4-hour break, which gives you 8 solid net productive hours from them. Because of this structure, we can use those 8 workstations continuously. This means those desks can easily support a full team of 20, 10 people on the day shift, 10 on the night shift with a little overlap. And when you multiply all of that out, the amount of work you get is just massive. With 20 people all delivering their productive hours, a single room, just one, delivers 5,100 hours of focused work for your business every single month. I mean, just think about that. That is an incredible amount of capacity from one unit. Now, here's where that efficiency really hits home. When you take that huge output, 5,100 hours, and you divide it by the total monthly cost of the service, you get this number, $1.20. That's your fully loaded all-in cost for 1 hour of productive work from your team. That's it. And we can hit that number because our entire company is built on this idea of radical transparency. There are no hidden fees, no surprise costs, and this is the most important part. We have zero markup on employee salaries. We don't make money by paying your team less. Our business model is simple. We charge a fixed fee for the infrastructure. That means we only succeed when you build a stable, long-term team with us. Our goals are perfectly aligned. So your cost structure couldn't be simpler. It's just 2 parts. First, the fixed room rental, $4,000 a month. That flat fee covers everything: the office, the computers, the triple redundant internet, the security, our on-site management, everything. The second part is just the employee salaries. That's a variable cost you set, and we pass it through 1-to-1. If you decide to pay an employee $100, they get $100, period. And let's just pause on what's packed into that $4,000 room fee, because it's a lot more than just rent. You're getting 8 brand new MacBooks, 8 4K monitors, and professional jobber headsets. You're getting triple redundant internet. We have fiber, Starlink, and 4G backup, so you're always online. You get around-the-clock physical security, full power backup with the generator, and our entire management team on site. That's HR, IT, and your own account manager. Heck, it even includes a professional CRM license for 100 users. We take care of the whole shebang. Okay, so that's the business model and the cost. It makes sense on paper, but now we need to talk about what is, for pretty much every business owner, the most critical question: accountability. How in the world do we actually guarantee productivity? Because this is where the trust usually falls apart with remote work, and we've built our entire system to solve for it. This is the question, right? This is the one that keeps you up at night. Am I really getting what I'm paying for? It's that nagging uncertainty that just hangs over the whole remote work industry. And it's the exact problem we decided to solve, not with promises, but with actual proof. And our solution is actually pretty simple in principle. We don't ask you to just cross your fingers and hope your team is working. We don't ask you to just trust us. Our entire system is designed to give you absolute knowledge. We just completely replace the feeling of hope with the confidence of verifiable, real-time information. And we deliver that knowledge through our live monitoring dashboard. Now, let's be super clear about what this is. This is not a system that takes a random screenshot every few minutes. No, this is a live, real-time video feed of every single employee's screen and their webcam right next to each other. You can log in from your phone, from your laptop, anytime, anywhere, and see exactly what's happening right now. You can zoom in on one person's desk, check the digital punch clock to see exactly who's clocked in, or even just look at the office-wide camera to see the environment. It is total, unfiltered transparency. But visibility is only one piece of the productivity puzzle. The second piece, and honestly, it might be even more powerful, is technology. We don't just give you employees, we give you AI-augmented employees. And this isn't an add-on or an upsell, this is standard for every single client. So what does AI-augmented actually mean? Well, it means every one of your team members gets professional subscriptions to the best AI tools out there. ChatGPT Pro, Claude Pro, you name it. But here's the key. Tools alone aren't enough. Every employee has to pass our AI Excellence program, so they're not just using these tools, they're experts at leveraging them to multiply their output. We see AI as a force multiplier for great people. An agent with AI can handle double the support tickets. A writer with AI can produce triple the content. It completely transforms what a team is capable of. Okay, so we've got the model that gives you massive capacity and the tech that drives productivity. Now let's talk about the most important part, the people. How do we actually build your dream team? And, more importantly, how have we designed the entire process so that it's completely 100% risk-free for you? Well, we made the process incredibly simple for you because our in-house HR team does all the heavy lifting. It's just a few steps. You start by just telling us what you need, the roles, the skills. Then our team gets to work sourcing and screening candidates from our talent pool. We bring you only the top 2 or 3 candidates for each position. You conduct the final interviews to make sure they're a good fit, and you make the final call. That's it. From start to finish, we can have your new team up and running in just 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, now for what is maybe our most important guarantee. This is the cornerstone of our promise that this is risk-free. If you hire someone and it just doesn't work out for any reason, maybe it's performance, maybe it's just not the right vibe, we will replace them for you for free. And there is absolutely no limit on this. It completely removes the financial risk and the legal headache that comes with making a bad hire in your home country. And we really encourage our clients to think about this differently. Finding a replacement isn't a sign of failure. It's just a normal, healthy part of optimizing your team. It's almost impossible to get every single hire right on the very first try. The clients who get the most out of our service are the ones who use that first year to really fine-tune their roster, swapping people in and out, knowing that they can build their perfect A-team without any financial penalty. This all leads into what might be the most powerful strategic way to use StaffedSpaces. It's not just about building a separate team to handle tasks. It's about giving your existing high-cost experts a superpower. It's all about leverage. The idea is really simple, but it's profound when you put it into practice. Your most valuable people, your best engineers, your top consultants, should spend every minute of their day doing the work that only they can do. Every single second they spend on routine administrative work, on data entry, on follow-up emails, that's an incredible waste of their talent and your money. Let's look at a real-world example. We have a client that's a tax consulting firm. Before they started with us, their expert tax specialists were spending almost 2/3 of their time on low-level tasks, gathering documents, data entry, scheduling calls. Look what happened after we gave each specialist a dedicated remote assistant. The time they spent on routine work plummeted to almost nothing. They were suddenly free to spend 95% of their time on what they're paid for, high-value client work. They basically doubled their capacity for expert work overnight. And the math on this is just, it's a game changer. You're making a small investment, in this case about $300 a month for the assistant, and in return, you're unlocking a massive amount of value, about $2,400 worth of that expert's time that was previously being wasted. That is an 8-to-1 return on your investment. It's just an incredibly powerful way to scale the impact of your best people. All right, for our final section, let's pull the lens back and put all of this in a global context. It's one thing to hear our costs, but the real power of the model becomes undeniable when you stack it up against the reality of hiring in major Western markets. First, just think about how you scale with us. It's completely linear and predictable. One room gives you 20 people for about $6,000 a month. Need to double that to 40 people? That's 2 rooms for 12,000. Simple. Need 200 people? That's 10 rooms for 60,000. There are no surprise costs, no exponential jumps in complexity. Now just imagine the logistical nightmare of trying to hire and house 200 people locally. And let's get specific. If you wanted to hire a 20-person team in Germany, you'd be looking at a monthly payroll of around 120,000 euros. Plus, with their labor laws, a single bad hire can cost you a fortune. Or take Dubai. You'd pay over $40,000 in visa fees right up front, before anyone even starts working. And if you have to replace someone, that's another $2,000 every single time. Our model just wipes all of those costs and risks right off the table. So when you put it all together, the conclusion is pretty stark. The total monthly cost for your entire managed AI-powered team of 20 people with us is often less than what it costs to hire just 1, maybe 2 employees back home. The savings are consistently over 90%. It's a different world. So let's just wrap it all up. Here's the complete package. You get a team of 20 AI-powered, pre-trained employees. You get premium, fully managed office infrastructure with all the hardware and support included. You get total, absolute transparency with live monitoring. You get zero-risk hiring with unlimited free replacements. And you get a powerful strategic tool to make your best people even better. And you get all of that for about the cost of 1 single employee back home. And so we just want to leave you with one final question to think about. We've just shown you how our model is built to remove the 2 biggest things that stop businesses from growing: crippling cost and financial risk. So the real question is this: if those 2 barriers were just gone, what could your business truly accomplish? We really hope this has been helpful. And of course, we're here to answer any other questions you have.